Welcome back to your hour. Kathy Adkins joins us now. She's an RN and she's a dementia specialist. The only one in Kansas, as far as I know.
And I'm trying to replicate myself in Illinois. People from
Really?
Illinois called and said, "Well, where's one of you here?" And I said, "I have no idea." "Well, how soon can you come up here?" "Probably not for quite a while."
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Well, and that's just an indication of just how widespread dementia is,
Right.
and the fact that so many people don't know how to treat it or how to treat the people who have it.
Right, right. That's very correct.
And what specifically did you want to address today?
Well, the interesting thing, we're coming up on the holidays, and I just finished a research.
Because it's that time of year.
Because it's that time of year. I just finished reading a research study that said that 60% of our yearly weight gain occurs in the last 6 weeks of the year.
I can believe that.
So we're
Yeah.
looking at Thanksgiving,
Right.
Christmas, New Year's, and so forth.
But it starts around Halloween.
It does start around Halloween, even though they didn't figure that in there.
Yeah.
I'm sure it does, because, we have more sweet and salty sensors in our tongue
Sure.
and our taste buds. So that's what we're craving most of the time. And there's no lack of wonderful things around the holidays to eat.
No kidding.
But there's also, there's a book out there called The Obesity Code. It's by Dr. Jason Fung. He is Fung, F-U-N-G. He's a medical doctor, and there's a lot in there about fasting and the decrease in the inflammation in your body when you are fasting, even short periods of time.
Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent
Yeah.
fasting, a 6-hour fast, an 8-hour fast. Most people could easily bring about a 10 or a 12-hour fast just by making sure that they eat at 5 o'clock and don't eat again until the next morning. But we've got a really bad habit of sitting around and visiting, snacking on things we shouldn't be snacking on, and so forth, and that all adds up. But that, along with the research that says that plant-based diet can decrease your chances of cognitive impairment by 20%. That's huge.
That's significant, yeah.
So just looking at your diet and seeing what changes you can make or you will make, and you can't make them all immediately, and they're not going to stick if you try to do all that immediately, because we stubbornly resist what we know is wonderful for us. So just make some changes where you can.
Yeah, I think anytime you make dietary changes, you need to make baby steps. You need to
Yes.
incorporate one change, and once it becomes a habit, then incorporate something else. Because otherwise, you won't stick with it.
You won't stick with it. And I just spoke with a lady we all get on these plateaus where the scale does not budge. She's been on one of them for a month.
Yeah.
That's really discouraging. And after a month, we want to say, well, the heck with it. This isn't working. I'll
Exactly.
just go eat what I want. When it may have been just one more day that you may have been down 2 ounces if you hadn't done that. So your body's just trying to find out what the new normal is when
Yeah.
you're doing that. And oh, we're not having popcorn in the evening. Oh, we're not having potato chips.
Oh, no ice cream.
No ice cream. No trips to Brahms.
Yeah.
But if you just hang with it, it will work, and then you'll be amazed. You'll go down another slide and lose those pounds, and you'll hit another one of those plateaus, because that's just the way it is.
Well, and watching your weight is going to affect your blood sugars,
Yep.
your triglycerides, your cholesterol, all that stuff. And all of those things combined can create, if you don't try to keep them under control, they can create different health problems, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart problems, just all kinds of that. And so it really behooves us to pay attention to those things and try to control it. But, we don't.
No. We and you can have a bite of something. Good heavens, my husband and I go out once a week, and We might split a brownie or something. You can have a bite of a brownie. It's just you can't have the whole brownie, or you can't have the whole pan of brownies.
Yeah, exactly.
But
That's my issue.
Back to the
I
obesity
made
code.
it, I want to eat it.
They're saying that the impact on decreasing your blood sugar, decreasing the inflammation in your body, decreasing your blood pressure, decreasing your lipid profile is incredible with even a small fast. So,
Yeah.
it's something anybody can do for a while, and keep consuming your water because we're chronically dehydrated, and put the pop and the soda and
Yeah.
Red Bull down.
Exactly. Well, Kathy, it's always such a pleasure
Thank
having you here. I really like the information you give out. So thanks
Thank you for
joining us.
having me.
And we'll be back in just a couple minutes with Cindy Claycomb, who is City Council District 6.